That was a very gross estimate.
Yeah, you dumbass hoe.
Okay.
One direction.
Go back to the center. Yo, I got the stream mode notification for Dalton's thing. Oh wait, is that the far end? How far did you go out? Did you go out to 250? Oh, you can see both ends.
I
This
can't.
isn't.
Hold on.
Can?
I can't. Hold on. It might be my personal
Stand, if you
settings.
stand at the middle, like stand right here. I can see that end. I can see that end. Like,
Oh, well, it's one
fly
of the
over here. Fly over here. Fly over here.
Hold on.
Not over there. Like back at the middle. I'm over at the middle, and I can see both ends. It's not super mega huge. Mega huge. I mean, it is huge, but it isn't like
Not a render distance.
It is out of render distance.
It is for me.
Yeah, like wait.
I guess it isn't for me.
Oh well, my chunk. Oh, hold on.
Okay. Let's chop it down to 150 blocks then on your end and my end. So.
I have a render distance 10 chunks and it's still not loading fully.
Yeah, because if you come down to this end, you can't see all the way down to the other end. But if you stand right at the middle, you can see both ends.
You want 150 chopped down?
Yeah, chop it down to 150.
Do not touch this, Dalton. I swear I'm going to kill you.
He's breaking off my side.
Oh, I thought he was breaking up mine.
No, that's.
Do you want to be able to stand on block 150?
Yes.
Then you need to come, or I need to grab some blocks.
Yeah, grab stone slabs and stone stairs, because those are the things we're going to be using a lot of for a while.
Run it down to 150 on my side.
Okay.
And then come back to the center after you're done down there, Dalton.
What is the prefix for Vexera?
It's you should be able to see it in Discord.
Is it the $sign? That's all I need to know.
No, it's not the dollar sign. If you go to the music channel, all the things will show it.
I know, but I'm making a roll right now that makes it so that only certain people can see people's tickets.
Yeah.
So that
okay.
Just in case.
Okay, so yeah, this'll do. No.
Why is it stairs?
Because why not?
Is this gonna be the bottom of the boat?
No, this is right here is the center point of the boat.
Oh shit.
And it is right on level with where the top of the deck is going to be.
Okay.
Where the main deck is going to be. So
this is going to be sea height, pretty much. This is the deck that's right above the sea.
Yeah, or, well, I mean, it's going to be a few blocks above the sea.
So is it going to be... Is it going to be, Fuck. Is it going to be like an aircraft carrier, or what?
It is going to be a aircraft carrier, a battleship, and possibly a submarine docking. It's going to be literally everything you can possibly think of.
You are making my job impossible, man. I'm supposed to make.
Your job is to build the engines.
My job is to make my job is to make this thing look like it could actually operate.
Yeah, and you're gonna have plenty of space.
Okay, I'm gonna hop out of this world. I'm gonna go into a different world.
Smart.
I'm gonna start
Why?
prototyping motors.
Oh, okay. Um. Okay, actually, Toby, let's chop it down to well, let's chop it down to
Uh,
200. I
You
I
can
know.
expand it to 100 or 200.
No, chop it down 100 100, so it's a 200 block long thing.
Everything
We'll look at it again.
hurts. What the fuck?
What the fuck did you do?
I don't know.
You know, what if I got you a monster in the morning? Would that make you feel better?
I don't know. I think I just need to drown a bottle of cough syrup.
Okay.
This feels too
This.
small now.
Yeah, it is too small. Okay, we're going back to 150. No, yeah, we're going back to 150.
How about 125?
Yeah, that works. 125.
Smooth red. What?
Are you gonna be at school tomorrow?
Maybe. Probably. I never miss a day of school.
Was there not school today?
There was.
There was.
Like, Gage spent all day pestering me saying, when can I get on the realm? When can I
Yeah,
get on the
because
realm?
he's a little bitchy.
Because Connor the other day and Scouts was just like, yada, yada, yada. Oh, by the way, the realm right in front of Gage. And Gage is like, oh, you got put in another realm? And I'm like, oh, God, now I have to. Because I've kind of, like, been on the fence about it up till now. And then Connor just, like, sealed the deal, so it was either actively tell him to his face I didn't want to deal with him, or just give him the invite. And I was just like, I'm just gonna give him the invite. I don't, because I mean, like, there's some time I'm kind of on the I was kind of on the fence the entire time, because like it just gets to be a mess sometimes.
What kind of motors do these things use?
Big one.
It really
No
depends on what you
shit.
want to use. Some carriers, modern carriers use modern carriers use modern carriers
Use nuclear stuff.
nuclear engine or nuclear steam powered
Reactors.
stuff. But I kind of want to see like some sort of piston
Yeah, that's what I was
system.
thinking. Just
And
is it gonna
drive line. It's gonna
is
have
it
a prop.
is it gonna have one or two props?
That is actually a question I was about to ask as to what would you like to.
I would like to do two props because then I can have like the bottom of the ship right behind where the props is be a massive room that has just two inline six motors stacked next to each other, which honestly would look sick.
Why am I taking damage? Why did I die?
Because Toby was mean.
Why? What did I do?
I don't know. But Toby set you to survival mode.
You are.
I gave everybody operator permissions, and
except
I
for
was
me.
You guys wouldn't. No, I gave you operator too.
I tried to kill entities and it didn't work.
Because I killed them all and I turned off mob spawning so they wouldn't get in the way.
Oh.
Cause a ton of lag. How did I? What?
What?
Oh.
I already did it.
No, it didn't work the first time I tried to set you back to creative.
Probably because he did it at the exact same time or something. And it it glitched.
I may be retarded, but I know how to update my status.
That you are.
Okay. Okay. Toby, you want to come back to my side of it over here, and we can start figuring out how. It's probably gonna look like a standard It's probably gonna. The whole to this thing is probably going to look like a standard.
Oh, we built.
What?
I thought this was gonna be like the bottom and we built up.
No, we're building down from this. This is deck level. This is water level, and then we need to build like an oval going over and over to a point. Actually, it might be easier to start from the point at the front, and then we oval it to the back. Here, let's go. Let's go to the front. We'll start at the front. We'll work back. Mirror the other side.
I'm right here.
Mirror the other side. Yeah.
Like it's on you. You should bring that one down one more instead of going out.
Yeah, you're right. I'm like trying to figure out.
Don't forget my specialty is terraforming.
Yeah.
Like this.
Like I've built boats like this in the past. I just haven't built them this big. Just going.
Hold on.
Well, we're gonna start doing one more.
I use it to power a block underneath.
Wait.
I did something. Don't know where I went wrong.
Okay, yeah, that still works.
Oh, no, that's 3, and then start to 4. No, you're good. 1, 2, 3, and jump out, and then 1, 2, 3, and then jump out.
How narrow is
it?
Come here to the front and look at it from this side.
I don't know what bird is supposed to look like, so I don't know if it looks correct or not.
We're gonna start jumping back for significant lengths. Do that. Okay. Thinking. Um,
How does that look?
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Remember, it goes through water. It has to be streamlined.
Yeah, now we're doing that. The very pointy boy.
Dalton, will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you? I'm making new channels. At the top of the Discord, there should be an announcements channel. Would you just make sure that you can't send any messages in that channel?
Yeah, hold on.
You also have the capability to make rolls, by the way.
I know.
Oh, did you make him a moderator?
Yes.
Yeah, because Jerry doesn't know how to work Discord.
No, it's called I just don't have the patience or the time to, so.
Yeah. So I've been managing new categories for channels, making new channels, renaming shit, adding ticket tool, just normal shit.
Okay, what thing do you want me to do?
Just see if you can put any messages into announcements.
Nope, can't even type.
Okay, good. That's what it should be. So that way, only me, Jeremiah, and anyone else who has the moderator's role can make announcements.
So your moderator role is head mod. You should make a separate.
I know. I'm going.
If you want a separate moderator role to be able to type in there too, you should create that. And honestly, like, yeah, that works. You know, if I ever like fully carry out the Twitch manifest destiny, maybe I could just turn it into a official Discord server.
Well, that's kind of what I'm hoping, is to make it an official Discord server for the realm again, and then you can go public.
Okay, so I need a way to power all of these pistons. So if I do a block update there, or no, power that block watches that block, powers that block, which watches that block, which powers that block. All the way fucking down. Then if I press block update,
So Toby, before you continue, from this jump, I think we should continue basically straight back to a certain point, flat, and then I'm going to start actually making requests with the way that we're continuing farther back. So I actually like this. I'm gonna go like.
So mods will be able to manage channels, roles. They won't be able to manage the server, like adding bots or changing the server's name, and then they can't ban people, but they can kick and time people out. That's about all the important stuff.
Okay, how? Okay, so I want it for like right here. I fell.
Halfway point is right.
Not that far. I need it further back. Nope. That wasn't the button I wanted to press. Like from here to here. I want it to stay at the width it's at right now, basically going all the way back, and then on the two spots that I made a mark, I want to bump it out just slightly.
one more to make it would look better if we went out one more.
Okay, where go out?
I'm gonna come over to your side and go out one more.
There. Okay. But that width is going to be our standard width for the majority distance.
Wait, no, I can pull.
Honestly, just carry this straight back all the way to the back, and then we'll modify it.
Yes, I can pull power from that. Yes, fuck yes. Yes. We are saved. We stick the redstone dust on top of these to power the pistons for the cylinders.
Where'd it go?
Okay, stop for a minute. We need to create a curvature, and then so we need to like make a
It shouldn't be.
before you start just lining it up to that outside edge. I'm actually gonna not quite line it up to that outside edge just yet.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Since on Bedrock we have ticks that are longer than Java, the powering system to get it running, like the motor looking thing, makes all of the other pistons that are supposed to act as, well, pistons of the motor, activate erratically and weird.
Here.
Yes.
Do you want this turn to be like super?
You see this corner right here? I want it mirrored on the other side.
From this point?
I want this mirrored on this side. Okay, one more block. And then hop out one. And we'll continue back for a little bit. Hop out one more. Continue back again. We might actually take the front of it and extend it out just slightly to be able to make it a little bit sharper.
Why did you pick me?
Because you're the best. Because don't you want to be able to say that you have an engine that you're upkeeping?
Yes, but fuck you.
Gigantic ass engine in comparison to a little weed whacker engines like you'd find in a truck in comparison to these things.
Well, considering normally the piston on one of these motors is the same size as a big block out of a Chevy. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna do something else. I want to do a motor design that I can actually run.
You could make something where it has repeaters inside of it and stuff,
Well, that's what I
so
did
that
with
you
the.
can like modify.
That's what I
You can
did, but I did it
modify.
with. I made a redstone clock using I made a redstone clock using observers for each individual piston, but since it took so long to activate the pistons, like it took like 3 ticks to get all the pistons to go, which means
I'm not saying
it was all 3 ticks
redstone
off.
clock to activate each individual piston, but I'm saying like you have repeaters that are hideable, that you can open up sections and look at the repeaters and change the
Yeah.
values in them so as to quote unquote tune the engine. Okay, I'm gonna send a picture of this to Connor.
How wide is this ship going to be?
At its widest point, it's going to be uh, at its widest point, it's going to be 32 blocks wide.
32 blocks. So how wide is my engine room going to be, and how tall do I have to work with?
You'll probably have about 7 or 8 blocks to work with. You should hop back in here for a second and look at what we've got.
Yeah. Well, because I need to know what size I'm working with before I start building a motor.
Yeah. So, and especially as we start to fill in the hole on this thing to be able to make it uh, quote unquote waterproof and a actual like boat. Like we really need you to be able to figure out so that you know what the area it is you're working in.
Yeah, I'm guessing this is the rudder because it's a curved end.
Yeah, the curved end is the end that will be the back of the.
I see one issue.
Hmm.
Where the fuck is your rudders gonna be coming out of? Or your not your rudder, your motors. Not your motors. Fuck me, the spinny propeller bits.
Okay. Well, this is at deck level. The
Yes, so it'll
Titanic
probably
had
be
a
back
curved
here.
back too, didn't it?
Yes.
The Titanic had a curved back too, did it not?
Yes.
Um, there's going to be
But
there's going to be two shafts that kind of
it
punch out
came
like right here
yeah,
and right here.
Jeremiah, the Titanic,
Yes.
it had a curved back on the deck side, but it also underneath the deck it cut in and like right did a really sharp radius, like a 90-degree turn
So so if
going
you look at a picture of a ship,
that.
the propellers aren't flat against the boat. They
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
stick out. So there's gonna be the areas in which the propeller sits.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
Well,
We we're not
I'm gonna worry about it,
we're not
Jeremiah.
well worry about it, but don't think that
Planning
we're
ahead.
not planning on it.
Okay.
Um
So I'm guessing the motor's probably gonna be somewhere right about here. If you come back here where the rudders and all that shit's gonna be. You here, Jerry?
yeah, hang on. I'm making changes to other things. Okay, I'm coming.
Somewhere about right here is gonna be the engine room, only it's gonna be like here.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be right underneath the main deck, I think, right? Is there only gonna be
I'll
one
probably
deck?
give you. I'll probably. Might be enough area for two. I'll probably give you both levels, all the way from the main deck all the way to the bottom of the boat, though.
Yeah.
What, Jerry?
Yes.
Come up to the front of the boat with me real quick.
Okay. I did make a slight change.
What?
Okay.
I kinda stabbed it out a little bit.
That was too pointy.
Mm, I want to try maybe a V8.
That's good. I think that's good. That's
Where's my cell phone? I need inspiration.
That looks good.
okay.
Sorry, I'm not helping you guys more on the ship. I'm doing a lot of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're working on Discord, you're fine. Thank you,
Yep,
sir.
no problem. I needed to learn how to do some of this stuff anyway. I knew how to work Ticket Tool. I'm adding Carlbot though, which I haven't done before.
Okay.
No. Hey,
For referencing.
so what we
My
need to
free
do with
rooms.
the front of it is we need to like make a slight curve downward in the way that the front of it
Who's
curves.
producing
We
this
need to have
ship?
a curve.
What real world company is producing the ship, you think?
I don't know.
Well, is it
I
going to be sponsored by Chevy, Ford, or what?
it's again. What do you think any motor company would sponsor a boat?
Well, as far
Wait.
as motors go,
Oh, 2 block jump there. Yeah, actually.
because, I don't know.
Actually not quite that far down though. No, no.
Okay.
You just spoke.
What?
You just, hold on. I have to go look at myself.
Oh, fuck. And
And then
then...
it needs to like curve back into its. Wait, no.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you're doing.
Oh my god. One of the videos that I'm watching to make sure that I'm setting up Carlbot one of the channels that they were about to add Carlbot to was called The Kitty Crew Meow.
We need to start jumping it out a little bit faster than we are. To like actually
Fuck.
like jump it out like that far, and then like maybe like two more, and then maybe 2 more jumps, and then like we need to like carry it out flat all the way across the bottom because we're jumping down quite a few blocks. Trying to make this kind of flat bottomed. Actually, yeah, no, you're right because actually because actually it can jump down more. That's not a problem. I'm being stupid.
It's a really thin ship if that's the only.
It's
That's
water level. Its water line is probably gonna be like right here.
Yeah, so I think this should come down just a little bit more.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Go. You know what? You go ahead and do it, and I will try and use for being a for your specialty being uh up
Terrain.
terrain. You're very well suited at making like very natural seeming yeah, natural curving and
There's no way I can do a V8. I don't want to do little 4 cylinders. I don't want to do... Okay.
Look at it for. How good does that look, Gary? Or does it need to come down like way more?
Hang on.
Prohibited to.
I definitely didn't walk over to my fridge and take a swig out of the Mountain Dew bottle that's almost empty, but it's just empty enough now that it's starting to turn into a slushy.
Ooh.
Tasty.
Okay, okay, where were we marking the water? Like right here? Or there? Or, oh, up there? Oh. I think,
You marked it about right.
I think, no, I was,
That was
I marked it
too
right here.
low.
I'm fairly certain it was right here.
Here, let's bring, like, take a slab. Does that look about... Hold on, that's kind of hard to follow.
If I die building this motor, you owe me big time, Jerry.
Does that look good for, like, a water line?
I think so.
But Jerry... You have
I
a
would
reference
say,
in the
okay, so with this under here, I'd actually say like down one block on it. So I like undo it like one, not that.
Bring it up or down?
On all of this, place one block on top of everything and break one block off the bottom. So like that, there. I'll do the bottom. I think that's good. And then this is. It just seems like it's getting like so weirdly. Yeah, that's okay. That yeah, and then this is gonna be the bottom. This is the bottom of the ship, flat. No, 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 no. Like we need to make it like relatively flat all the way across. Well, that okay. This is the bottom, and it stays the bottom all the way across, or at least most of the way across.
Alright. I'll see in places where, like... Because in the middle, it should curve down just a bit.
I'm questioning my skill in boat construction because I've made so many of these things, but they always looked so freaking lumpy.
Probably because they were
Because
lumpy.
you make your curves like
I'm
shift enough.
yeah. I don't ship my curves enough.
Make it too long, like when it goes out.
You know, someone's gonna write a story down the line of like a bunch of teenage idiots building a fucking boat in Minecraft. It's gonna be Jeremiah had assembled a great team, a computer wizard, a redstone jackass, a terrain builder, and a novice shipbuilder.
Jackass.
That's me. I'm the redstone jackass.
You describe yourself as a redstone jackass.
Yep.
How does that completely flat bottom look?
Hang on.
It looks too thin.
Well, we won't know how thin it is when it's filled in.
1, 2, 3.
I guess.
It looks.
Like me.
It actually like feels like the right thickness to me. For the first time looking at a ship that I always make myself too thin. It feels right to me. maybe jump down a couple more blocks right in the middle. But yeah.
One. Come here. I broke
Jump down, jump
one.
down. Yeah, that's fine. You can bring it down one more. Just make sure that you're jumping it with a significant amount of distance without it just being hop, hop, hop right there.
Oh, it's almost so perfect. Oh, come on. I know I can do this. Oh, it hurts me. Oh. I guess that's just gonna have to do. It runs.
Get
Doesn't
just
look
a little
half
bit more
bad.
out of that engine, Scotty.
I swear to God, I will fucking murk you.
Nice.
Actually, hold on. If I take an output, if I dig one more right on the end, just like this, and then I just stick a fucking clock on it, run a block out of him, and just run that into a redstone line with all my shit. Is that gonna work? Oh, that's sick. I can run it backwards. I can run the motor off of itself. Like an alternator. And if I put a repeater, I can alter the timing. We just blap that. Get all of them to be running on the same speed.
You have as many little things that you can do to tweak it as you can.
Okay, I have all of them running on the same speed. Pop that down. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, thank fucking god. I finally got it running the way I want it. Because I wanted it, because it's an inline 6. I want one half the pistons going, and then the other half the pistons going. I just need to increase the timing on that one. And I also need to put in a failsafe, that way I can actually turn this bitch off.
How big is it?
It is... Hold on, let me get the other system running for the turning it off part. Then I'll tell you. Oh, that was... Okay, that still works. Alright, turn it off, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 blocks long.
Oh my god, that hurts.
And 3 blocks high. But that's without cylinder heads and everything. I also want to run, since I'm
22 blocks long and then 3 blocks high. How many blocks wide?
5.
Okay.
But I'm going to run.
Yeah, that should do.
What
That should do.
Jeremiah? I'm going, since it's a single axis motor. There's not 2 of them, and we're gonna have 2 props. I'm going to run a gearbox off the back of this one, and split it from 1 output into 2. So it's going to be a little bit longer, and it's also going to be a decent bit taller.
How does that look, Jerry?
That looks good. Okay. Let's go ahead and start working on this back piece so that we can get it finished so Dalton can start figuring out what he's going to do with his part of this.
Error. Whoops.
How do I make rocker arms?
Made it 10 bucks too short on that bottom.
This is... You can use iron bars and walls. Blackstone wall.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so what do we need to do next?
We're gonna work on the back.
kind of curve are you looking like?
Basically just a
Well,
straight 90-degree rounded curve into it. It shouldn't be too much of a issue.
Okay, I want to test this because this looks kind of funky.
Oh my god, this is gonna. So okay, I'm gonna start at that point.
I want it to open up a
What
little
kind of curve?
channel when it's running, like an exhaust port.
A rounded, basically a 90-degree angle that's rounded, I guess.
That
What I could
A
do
little
is
bit more curve to it. I think that's good.
so do we got?
Okay. So now we need to start doing a few. We need to do ribs. So
Oh, but that sounds so fun.
yeah.
Start at the middle.
So actually, yeah,
What?
actually start the middle. That is right. You're completely right on that. So
Here, let's just start off with the add curve like we did the back end.
yeah, that's your thing of making a straight line over and then a straight line down is actually a really good idea for making curves.
Toby's the best.
How do you want the curve?
Um, um,
Like, you want it to go up super fast? Or do you want it to, like, slowly go up?
so I think I want to go up super fast to the water line, and then have it angle outward at the water line, basically. So like what you've got here is like perfect, and then
What I'm gonna do is take that out.
I'm gonna stick that out on this side too. Actually, you should replace that with
Oh, the glass.
either glass or another blue block. So it's on -5.
Can I go wider with my motor?
Um,
Hope you're not asking.
what it looks like on the flat bottom of the boat, it looks like on each side you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna have right about 7 blocks of space on either side. So if you're putting it on the very, very bottom of the boat, I don't know. You may wanna hang on for that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, right now we're at 7 blocks wide with how I have it right now.
Yeah. So go ahead and hang off. Come on here and help us figure out all the others for a while.
Yeah, hold on.
'Cause I don't wanna. I don't wanna start. I don't want to give you a number that is gonna change.
I gotta figure out how the fuck to make carburetors in this bitch.
Would you like me to make that reference line on the other side too, Jerry?
What?
I made a water line reference.
I'd leave it for now. We're not necessarily gonna need it until we're actually starting to fill in sections.
So where do you want the curve to go?
So you see this side? I copy that on the other side.
From top down.
What? What were you saying?
From this, top down.
I'm confused.
Okay, like you'd want to go from the top and start building the restaurant block down.
You want to go from the top and start building downward?
Yeah.
That's true.
Where
That's
do you
true.
Come over here where the is. Where do you want that curve to start?
Okay, the problem is not like one solid curve. It's more like a set of curves.
What do you mean by a set of curves?
Because it's not. Because basically the water line it's gonna change.
Hold on.
I love my job. You ever tried to make a you ever tried to make a
do.
you ever tried to make a cross flow head for an i6 in Minecraft?
I just love how Dalton's using all these phrases that I have no clue what they mean.
Fucking sucks. But I'm having a great deal of fun trying to figure it the fuck out.
Minecraft.
So you want that kind of curve or like that kind of curve?
Yeah, you're making a much better looking curve than mine. I want that top curve and then my bottom curve.
What is your bottom?
If you can, you see, like everything below this block, all this can be gone.
Cunt.
How does that look?
Yeah, that looks good.
Jerry, you owe me a new set of lungs.
I owe you a new set of lungs, really.
Yes.
Me, the one who has been so hard on the convince for you to not do drugs.
Still streaming.
Yeah, that's. You're right, and I'm completely a dumbass.
How does that look? Let's take that off.
Yeah, that's perfect, honestly. That actually captures what I'd refer to as the battleship curve, because like they always have this like weird curve in the way that their like hole forms. And it's like perfect.
The way their hole forms.
This is really stressful, okay? You can't be making those kind of jokes.
Yes, I know what I can use for a fucking piston. That's an amazing idea.
Oh no.
He's gonna use the power of imagination.
No, I'm using anvils.
Hey,
Although that means I need to dumb down my timing.
Yo, the fucking engine's gonna be so fucking loud. Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly. Actually, I have my sound turned off, so let me test this.
Okay, so ooh, hold
Bing, 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 bing. Wait, is it damaging the? Is it damaging the anvils?
I think that only happens when they're a significant distance above the ground.
okay, you're my guinea pig. So I just made a bunch of new roles so that people can change the color of their names in Discord if they want to. There's a new channel called Public Roles. Just react to the image or react to the message in there for me. And make sure that it actually gives you the role.
Hold on.
Hey, Jerry, come look.
Yeah, this looks good. So I started trying to work on a curve back here. So what I noticed is, if you look at it like right here, like it starts to do the jump out, and I don't want to do the jump out back here. I just want to focus on making it a curve. I think this curve is actually relatively good.
Yeah, like, that curve is actually really good.
Yeah, so let's mirror it. Uh, oh.
Yeah.
Actually, without the anvils, because the anvils will break, this motor's actually surprisingly quiet.
Okay. This kind of gives an idea for the area that Dalton's working with too now.
Okay, I have new measurements for you people.
You wanna come hop on here and look at what we've got thus far?
Yep, I'm gonna need a mighty sized room. Oh, I hopped on the realm. I'm a dumbass. I signed into the realm on accident.
But I just saw Dome's character freak out while spawning in.
Where is he?
I'm at the back.
He's the back end.
Yeah. You see? Now I want you to imagine these curves filled in to, well, curves,
Yeah.
rounded as they are. That's kind of the area you're working with back here. So, if it's an issue farther down, you may want to move your stuff farther up.
It's probably gonna be about here.
Okay.
That'll probably be deck height for
And
that motor.
You can either make a storage farther down or a
There's a lock key that you can fill
regardless.
that in, and then
Basically, the majority of this like back lower section of the ship is going to be dedicated to engineering, and it's going
I'd
to be
say
under your
from
purview.
I want from this rib. See this rib right here that I'm on?
Uh
I say this rib back is engineering stuff and motors and
huh. Yeah. So very specifically the motors, but engineering might continue a little bit farther forward.
yeah, maybe. Okay.
Yes.
You see every one of these like bits I put out on the side? That's every foot rib on the
Okay.
boat.
Got it.
Would you guys mind coming down here? The little line I marked out for the deck height that I need.
Uh-huh.
Could you make the curves on this going back to the tail section and make it even with this? Like this rail you have up here but down. Connect it up to get your shape going. That way I can build around the
Maybe.
shape.
Maybe. We're trying to get this entire thing. We
We're-
can't build one section of it without
Yeah,
finishing
yeah.
the entirety of it, because otherwise we're gonna get off.
That looks a little tight. That radius right there. That curve out. Looks a little tight, but
So water level. So from basically here all the way to the back, I want it from. I want from. Yeah. So the three ribs from here to, the middle. I want up to water level to be exactly from below water level to water level to be exactly the same.
Do you like? I think I kind of like this a bit better. Hers doesn't look too sharp, but it still
What?
has a nice outward.
Oh.
I changed the.
Yeah.
That looks better.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
okay.
But
Told me the point is to like
to water level, these three ribs going towards the back, try and. I mean, actually, they'll have to be slightly different because they're all jumping up slightly, but actually, we can replicate it at least twice. Wait, what did Dalton say?
He said that the like curve in this rib is like was too sharp, and he made a point it was a bit.
I mean, it's not my boat, honestly. If that's how you guys wanted to look at, I don't do boats. I do cars.
They're like the same thing, just one's underwater.
Except one has different body lines. I'm going to Jeremiah. You should hop into Discord. I'm gonna start streaming my screen.
I'll go ahead and look for a minute.
Oh, got disconnected.
Tell me when you see it.
You're still streaming, by the way, Jerry. Okay, don't you forget.
I know.
Do you see it?
I'm going down to watch your stream. Quick. Oh, I like your use of the Blackstone for fuel lines.
Well, that's not even fuel lines. That's an intake manifold. That's the carb. See the
Oh, it's a line.
Yeah.
Using it as a
Then you have your pistons, 1 through 6. You got timing, running all down through here. For all 6 pistons, we have the ignition. You have 1 through 3 running on the same speed, and then these 3 running on the same speed. You have your...
can you change the repeaters on those first 3 and second 3 to be all firing at different times? Like, do.
Maybe.
Instead of 3?
Hold on. Because I accidentally cleared my inventory trying to fix the weather. If I take this and I can offset it by 1.
I'm gonna go get some food.
You mean like that?
Yeah. Because isn't that how a actual engine would be going? Isn't that...
I mean, yes. Yeah, that's exactly how it'd go. It'd go... Or no. It'd go 1 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, and then it because I'm not going to talk about motor timing with you, but yeah, this is close enough. This is how everyone thinks about it.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Basically, they're all offset so as to make sure that it's not. Because otherwise, it like your car would like jump.
Yeah, I can also
It's
set timing from
offset.
this one for all of them. See if I set it. Oh, yeah. See if I set it to that.
That's like speed control.
Yeah, that's slow idle. Basically, what it's doing here, I can show you the prototype. It is pushing observers into observer clocks. But this one, it's fucked up, and I didn't like it because it was a weird inline 5 combo. This one, it's doing it, if you come back to the end here, we have that piston right there, is pushing an observer back and forth into the clock.
Yeah. And that gets the job done.
So, it's actually being timed twice. See? Full speed. Oh. Half speed. Basically, it's timing how long that observer sits over the other one, getting the piston to fire. And then we have an observer clock powering the observer clocks.
I would note trying to figure out a way to be able to both run a line to the I'm forgetting what's called
Propellers.
having both a control. No, not running a line to the propellers, running a line to
The cockpit?
Actually running, quote unquote, running a line to the propellers is probably just going to consist of a
yeah, it's gonna be a faux
thing of
shaft.
smooth basalt or whatever your desired shaft is. Whether
Yeah.
it's glow, whether it's end rods or it's.
You wouldn't use fucking end rods.
Yeah, I know.
It'd
was just an
be.
example.
I'd use Let's see.
Like
Probably
solder
lodestone for the couplings, like the universal joints. And then I'd run either
walls or
bone blocks. Bone blocks, because see, they have the circle on them. On the end of them.
No, because if you want the circle on the end of them, and you want a smooth line on the side of them, otherwise you got circles on all sides.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
I think you're...
Oh, I forgot. I replaced them with sticky pistons, or normal pistons, that way I can't move blocks. A normal motor, like, over here you have your intake. See? There's your valve for your intake, which would be a mixture of gas and fuel thanks to your carburetor. This is actually modeled after a real engine. And then over here you'd have your exhaust manifold. You see what I mean about a through flow head? It's going over the piston and exiting out the other side. So what you do is you take...
That is an actual concept.
Yeah, that's an actual motor. This is a real life motor. Only instead of a distributor, we have whatever the fuck this is called.
Yeah. Power system.
Yeah.
Basically, you're almost working it backwards versus forwards. You're basically powering it backwards, is rather than the pistons pushing downward and pushing out energy, you're putting energy in it to push pistons out.
I think at full 4 tick. See how that it's always on, which means those things are always engaged. It is so quiet. And then you just crank her the fuck up.
At full 4 ticket, that's the frickin'...
That's low idle.
Basically, that's basically, yeah, low idle. and then we'll have to figure out naming system, because basically there's 4 speeds, and it's basically probably gonna work out full bore.
Actually, I know how I could do this. Hold on. I could implement a clutch type system for the redstone. Basically going, hey, we can't run like this. We need to do something else kind of thing. Like, we need to switch to a different
Basically,
speed, but, like...
So I want to be able to have I want to be able to have both a control run to the
Like, if I turn the motor
uh,
off, like this, and then
controller.
I just flip this one, I turn it back
Yeah.
on again at whatever setting we have set up here.
Oh yeah, and honestly, that gives it a no. Yeah, that gives it a 5th speed.
That gives it overdrive, basically. Basically, what it's doing
Oh,
is,
that's
when this clock right here is activating this repeater, you cannot make it switch speeds. The game will not let you, unless you hit it right in between a tick. So we flip that on, click our speed, turn that off, and turn this bitch on, and now we're running at our speed. So we could run this switch through a NOR latch, so this motor is always on, but when we flip this switch off, it cranks that line on. We can set our speed,
Dalton just
flip it back. Yes,
Dalton
Toby?
just created a clutch.
Hey, Dalton.
Yes?
Remember when you said you were bad at redstone?
Yes, I am. I'm actually really bad at redstone.
He's using very basic redstone, but he's doing a lot with it.
Yes.
I can't do a basic redstone clock.
Let's see. If I run an observer out of this... I want to test something. If I can run an observer out of this, for when we turn it off, does it tick? It does. I'm going to turn that off. It's annoying sometimes. Okay, so when we turn this... Oh, it's going to send a tick either way. So it's on, and then we turn it off, and it sends a tick through. So we could run that tick
I'm actually gonna get started building these curves,
through
these ribs.
a pulse extender.
Did you get kicked off, or did you just get bored of waiting for me to come back from looking at Dalton's thing? There we go.
Need to run.
Go.
Run me a pulse extender.
I know what I'm...
That way when it ticks...
Why are you side opposite of the...
What?
Yeah, it's not...
Fuck.
I was gonna throw a tantrum because it looked like it wasn't aligned from my angle.
Maybe if we run a comparator out of it?
Don't worry, it doesn't quite look aligned from my angle either. But then I sit there and I look at it and I'm like, nope, that should be aligned.
Yes! That's what we need, a comparator. I'm fucking stupid. That way when it's...
Smarter than me.
Hang on.
Yes! Yes! I just made a power inverter. That's exactly what we needed. So now, basically, we have a clutch.
Still don't understand what you're saying.
Jeremiah, you are a bloody fucking genius.
No offense to Jerry, but what did Jerry do?
He's the one that gave me the idea.
You should go collect your roll.
Hold on. I'll get you, don't worry. So then you power that on, and then it powers the entire system going down. which powers it on the stock timing. So you can come back here, I can tune it to be a slower timing, run it, and it'll slow it down. So we can go from a high idle or a really, really low idle to full speed whenever we want. Okay. I'm going to save and quit. This motor is fucking massive, Jeremiah. Okay, where do I collect my shit?
It's gonna be just in text channels at the very bottom, public roles. And just click one of the reactions that are underneath the image.
I do not have permissions to view message history of public roles.
Hold on. You should.
It says it needs to verify my account before you can send messages in this server.
What?
What
Hold on. I think
email
something
am I even
changed when
using?
I added Carlbot. Something. Yep. It went from unrestricted to low. Hold on. There you go. Now try.
Okay, and I still don't have permission to view messages.
Do you not have any roles? You have no roles. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any roles in the thing, but I have roles on my body, so it's okay.
Well, see, permissions. Everyone you should be able to view.
Why did you change it from general to public 1?
I didn't change it to public one actually. I just changed it to public. I don't know
Oh.
why I added the 1.
You should make it. You should have made it general and sergeant and private major
And
I'll do that for the
chief
mods.
and chief and colonel.
yes.
And then we should have one just for me that's specialist. Because I'm good at one thing and one thing only. Just like,
Being extra special.
Oh, there it is.
yes, I'm extra fucking special.
There you go, Dalton. Now try.
Okay, hold on. Go to public roles. Welcome to public roles. Now you need to... I don't have permission to send messages in this channel.
That's fine. Just click
I don't see
Just
anything.
click one of the
It's
reactions.
blank.
You don't see anything?
No, it's blank. I need to stay...
Oh my.
Sup?
Sup?
Hello,
Connor.
Oh wow,
Go to-
you guys, hold on a minute.
Wait. Are you within range of a computer now?
Oh yes, I am, buddy.
Oh,
Dalton, show me your screen.
Oh, hold on.
Go to duos.
You're gonna love the.
Why do I have Quentin up?
Hello.
Okay, now that
Hold on.
right there,
Let
show
me-
your screen.
Let me fix my audio for my Minecraft because it's fucking loud as shit.
Okay, because
Uh,
I really do not want to have to set up this message again.
Okay, is it showing? Oh, it's not showing my fucking... God damn it.
Nope.
Stream. Can I... It won't let me stream Discord.
Select screen.
It won't let me select anything.
You should have an option to select screens
it-
up at the top.
It literally just says what you are streaming. That's it.
Then share your screen.
Oh,
Right
fuck.
above where you mute and deafen, do share your screen.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
You dumbass. Okay.
That's what I see.
Look at the public roles. This is the start. Fuck. Control R. Reload.
Oh, shit.
Does it work now?
Something popped up.
Does it say get rolls here?
Yes.
Okay. Now click one of the dots that's at the bottom that are in the line.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and rose.
Not the ones that are vertical, but the ones that are horizontal.
Yes, I know. Which one do I
Yeah.
want?
Any one. It'll just make it literally just changes the color of your name.
I'm going blue.
So pick the color that you want. Yep, okay.
Oh, I don't like blue. Red's okay.
Okay, we can go back to the other one, to the Twitch VC public.
Okay. Hello.
It works.
Am I tripping?
Yes, Jeremiah. Yes, you are. You're
I am
tripping and you're
tripping
crippin'.
hard.
You're
But
tripping and you're
Why
crippin'.
did I die?
Toby, because Toby set you to survival mode. Toby,
Bruh.
stand right here and tell me that each individual curve doesn't look smaller than the last one. Come over here to this end of the boat and look, and it just looks like each of them is slightly bigger than the last, and it's so disillusioning. They're all exactly the same size. They are all exactly the same size. I double checked.
It's
You're going.
perspective. Things get smaller the farther they are.
Yeah, perspective freaking sucks though. It makes me like look at something and say that is wrong when it's not.
Imagine being an artist.
Jeremiah, are you gonna have a command station like a bridge on this vehicle?
Yes.
Well,
That was why I was saying.
I can wire it up to the bridge.
Either we need to find a way to wire it the entire thing up to the bridge, or we wire up an auxiliary and a main control, or we just wire up a communication system directly to you, and then it tells you, and then you change the controls. Like they did on old-fashioned ships. Because so you remember that scene from the scene from Titanic where they'd turn the dials in the top, but then the engineer would get the thing down below, and then he'd turn the dials down there.
Yeah, but I'd much.
Top only change the lights.
I would much rather.
Would you rather?
I would rather run a string of observers up to the bridge than wire a shit ton of strings of observers for a button panel.
Okay.
Unless I can build an encoder and a decoder for signal strengths. But that only transmits so far.
Yeah.
And it's really bulky. There's just some stuff I can't do on this scale.
Jerry.
You wanted something, sir?
Yes. Your assignment for the next couple days, since this is your server, I'm not just going to start making rules.
Yeah.
There is now a rules channel that only you and I can edit so far. Everyone else can see it. No one else can edit it yet. So I want you to come up with the rules that you want for the realm, and then another set of rules for the Discord. Because then I will make it so that when people react to both rules, they will get roles that allow them to see channels for when if we add new people.
By the way, what happened to VC2?
I got rid of it. There's main realm.
That was my favorite channel. That was my channel.
Make him a new VC2, please.
That was my channel. That was channel for me.
He's gonna create it. He's gonna create a absolute uprising if we don't make him a new VC2.
And I will. I will do that.
Yo, there's literally one that's just called Connor's channel. Happy?
No, VC2.
No, it has to be VC2.
There's something about VC2 and I don't know what it is.
Any capitals with V or C?
No.
Just lowercase VC and 2. And we've quelled the wrath of a god.
Okay. Jeremiah.
Yes?
We now have the makings of a manual automatic transmission. I can switch on and off the motor if I pull the clutch, and then I pull the...
a manual automatic transmission?
Well, because it's just one button, so it's not a manual, so you're not shifting through gears, you're just flipping a switch. But at the same time, I also have an off switch for the motor, so we have ignition, a clutch, and a drivetrain pretty much for it. And then here soon I'm going to be putting in a single piston that is going to have an observer on it. Or not observer, a redstone block for a lamp at the back so I can read the timing of the motor. How fast the pistons are moving. You should never have given me this project. I'm having too much fun.
Because you're the only one having any fun.
You should take it
no.
and you should take it and make a. Uh-oh.
Jerry, what are you doing?
Game rule command block output has been. I'm finding a spot.
Sure.
We still have to build the thing.
The
Dinner
thing?
is ready for me, so I have to go.
Okay.
Alright, bye, mate.
Come back when you're done. Remember to shut off your YouTube stream or whatever.
Okay, I hope I did this right.
I honestly completely forgot I was streaming.
Wait, did I not do it right?
So wait. So what were you saying that we need to do?
We need to get these ribs done. But
yeah, I was doing. That's what I was doing. I was working backwards.
I have it all spaced out evenly. 17 blocks.
Oh, that's what I did wrong. I put at S, not at E.
No, so what I was doing is I was gonna go ahead and start working on this rib.
Come here.
Where you?